since premiering to nearly 40 million viewers in 2010.
Get ready for an incredible journey as we delve into the most captivating and unforgettable moments from Undercover Boss Season 6. CEO David Seelinger took on the role of a new employee in the dispatch department at Empire CLS, a luxury chauffeur transportation company. During his time undercover, David encountered an employee named Anthony, whose rude behavior towards customers and drivers became a cause for concern. As David observed Anthony's interactions with customers, he noticed his lack of empathy and professionalism. Anthony disregarded customer concerns and did things his own way, ignoring company guidelines. This behavior frustrated David, who had to exercise restraint to avoid blowing his cover. During a break, David had a conversation with Anthony and discovered his frustrations and feelings of being undervalued. Anthony expressed his belief that the company prioritized those at the top and neglected the employees at the bottom. David saw an opportunity to address Anthony's behavior and offer guidance for improvement.
Andrew Lewis.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna take you through a normal day here at True Value.
Fantastic.
We're gonna smoke some cigarettes, we're gonna flirt with some women, we're gonna sell some...
In one of the episodes of Season 6 of Undercover Boss, John Hartman, the president and CEO of True Value, takes on the role of an undercover employee to gain insight into the everyday workings of his company. During his undercover experience, John encounters a seemingly lazy employee named Brad, who manages to surprise him with his knowledge. Initially, Brad's lackadaisical approach and inappropriate behavior give John a negative impression. Brad appears more interested in trying to charm customers and possibly get a girl's phone number than focusing on his job responsibilities. However, as the day progresses, John is taken aback when he witnesses Brad's surprising expertise and knowledge when it comes to hardware products. Despite his lazy demeanor, Brad demonstrates a deep understanding of the various products, impressing John. The stark contrast in Brad's behavior leaves John puzzled and intrigued. He sees two different sides of Brad, the lazy employee and the knowledgeable hardware enthusiast. John is determined to figure out the real Brad and understand his motivations. During the reveal, when John discloses his true identity to Brad, he expresses his disappointment with Brad's initial attitude and inappropriate behavior. However, instead of terminating him, John chooses to offer guidance and mentorship. He sees potential in Brad and believes that with the right guidance, he can become a better version of himself. This encounter showcases the importance of not judging individuals based solely on their initial impressions. It serves as a reminder that people can surprise us, and sometimes there is more to an individual than meets the eye. John's decision to provide mentorship and a second chance to Brad demonstrates his commitment to helping his employee grow and succeed within the company. In one of the episodes from Season 6 of Undercover Boss, Joe Costa, the president of Mako, worked undercover at an auto painting and repair company. He wanted to learn about how the company works and fix any problems he found. While working undercover, Joe's met a person called Jim who fixes bodies. Jim was later given another opportunity. Jim seemed to judge Joe's when he first arrived, but then he decided to explain what the job requires. Joe's, who had never worked as a body technician before, felt nervous about the task, but when Jim taught him by showing him how to do things, it became obvious that Joe's wasn't very good at it. Jim noticed that his 3-year child was better at handling the equipment. Joe's got really good advice from Jim during his training. Jim emphasized the importance of reducing expenses to increase profits. Joe's was annoyed by his attitude, but he had to control his anger to maintain his secret identity. Even though they argued at first, Joe's later understood that Jim had gone through tough times, like spending 2 years in prison and struggling with alcoholism. Joe's made an important choice after feeling touched by Jim's difficult past and understanding his path to finding peace. Instead of firing him, he promised to give him another opportunity. Joe's told Jim who he really is and gave Jim more time, 30 days, to show that he can get better and meet the company's standards. Joe's think there is a chance for Jim to improve and change. Joe showed his commitment to giving people another chance and helping his employees grow by giving them this opportunity. In this episode of Undercover Boss, the mayor of Pittsburgh took on the role of an undercover worker to investigate the inefficiencies within the Environmental Services Department. The mayor was determined to find out if things were changing as he desired.
Chances are you're not doing anything else right either. James here? Yep. Hey, James. Ahmed.
I'm Jim.
And if the department was serving the public effectively. As the undercover mayor, he met James, a refuse worker, and embarked on a trash pickup trip. During their work, the mayor was astonished to witness the inefficiency of the department. They had to traverse an entire road to collect trash from just 2 houses, and even more surprising was the fact that another rubbish company picked up the garbage on a different day. This lack of coordination and cooperation with neighboring municipalities struck the mayor as unacceptable. However, amidst the inefficiencies, the mayor discovered James' outstanding qualities. James displayed incredible generosity by feeding neighborhood dogs and visiting shelters. Despite battling throat cancer, he remained dedicated and never let anything hold him back from work. James' resilience and compassion deeply moved the undercover mayor. In the big reveal, the mayor expressed his appreciation for James' commitment to his job. He promised to address the inefficiencies and create more efficient routes for the department. Furthermore, the mayor surprised James with monetary assistance. He presented James with a $5,000 check for himself and his shelter, recognizing his selflessness and contributions to the community. Additionally, the mayor went above and beyond by giving James a $10,000 check to support his mother's needs. But the surprise did not end there. To alleviate James' financial burden, the mayor handed him an additional $20,000 check to prevent his house from going into foreclosure and pay off his mortgage. The overwhelming generosity left James and viewers in tears, highlighting a truly remarkable and emotional moment. The episode showcased the mayor's commitment to improving the environmental services department and his recognition of exceptional employees like James. By going undercover, the mayor gained valuable insights into the department's shortcomings and pledged to make necessary changes for more efficient operations. His rewards to James demonstrated a genuine appreciation for hard work, compassion, and dedication.
I'm in Richardson, Texas, working as a bartender. Bartenders play a really critical role for us.
In an episode of Undercover Boss, the founder of sports bar and grill, Doug Guller, takes on a disguised role to gain first-hand experience within his company. During his undercover stint, Doug becomes deeply disappointed when he encounters an employee who violates the company's uniform policy and exercises poor judgment in serving an intoxicated customer, ultimately leading to her termination. As Doug begins his training at the restaurant, he is shocked to find Jessica, one of the bartenders, not wearing the required top uniform. This violation of the company's dress code greatly upsets Doug, as maintaining the unique brand image of sports bar and grill is crucial to its success. Doug confronts Jessica about the uniform violation, but her response further aggravates him, as she justifies her choice to wear a t-shirt instead. Later in the day, the situation worsens when Jessica continues to serve an intoxicated customer, disregarding his level of intoxication. Doug becomes increasingly concerned for the customer's safety and is deeply disappointed by Jessica's poor judgment and lack of responsibility. Serving alcohol responsibly and ensuring the well-being of customers are essential aspects of running a successful establishment, and Jessica's actions go against these principles. During the reveal, Doug expresses his frustration and disappointment with Jessica's performance. He emphasizes that her violation of the uniform policy and her negligence in serving the intoxicated customer make her unfit for the job. Doug makes the difficult decision to terminate Jessica's employment as he believes her actions are contrary to the values and standards of sports bar and grill. This incident serves as a reminder of the importance of upholding company policies and maintaining high standards in customer service. It also highlights the significance of responsible alcohol service within the hospitality industry. Despite the controversy surrounding Jessica's termination, Doug's decision is driven by his commitment to upholding the brand's reputation and ensuring a safe and enjoyable experience for customers.